Hello students, this is your geography class, and as we are doing the chapter landforms, today we put some focus on plains. A plain is a lowland area with low relief and level surface. It lies slightly above the mean sea level and does not generally rise above 200 meters above the mean sea level. Here we will know about the different types of plains, its features with the examples. Now, plains can be grouped into some types according to their mode of origin and formation. Plains which are formed by the geotectonic force of the earth are called structural plains. Plains which are formed by erosion of different natural agents are called erosional plains. And the plains which are formed by the deposition of different materials of different natural agents are called depositional plains. Structural plains are formed by the endogenetic forces. These forces affected land and sea areas. There are following types: natural or plain of horizontal layers, plains of emergence or the uplifted plains, and the depressed plains. These are the types of the structural plains. Natural or plains of horizontal layers were formed during the formation of the Earth's surface are known as natural plains. For example, the Russian plain or the northern plain of Asia. Plains of emergence of uplifted plains. These are formed due to the upliftment of coastal land as the resultant effect of earthquakes and earth movement. For example, the eastern and the Gulf Coast of the USA. And the third type, depressed plain. These are formed due to the lowering down of highlands. Such plains in fact lower than the general sea levels. For example, the coastal plain on the Caspian Sea. Erosional plains have been labeled by natural agents of denudation. They are formed by erosional activities. The running water, glacier, winds, and sea waves mainly take part in erosional activities. Another type of plains are depositional plains. These plains are formed by the deposition of materials brought by various agents of transportations like river, glacier, winds, waves, etc. Accumulation of clay and silt in low-lying areas built of depositional plains. Now, the alluvial plains are also formed by the depositional work of rivers. Thus, the alluvial plains are formed by the deposition of sediments brought down by the rivers. For examples, the Great Northern Plain of India are formed by the deposition of sediments brought down by the Indus, Ganga, Brahmaputra. Again, the alluvial plains are of two kinds, namely flood plains and the deltaic plains. Flood plains are formed by the deposition of sediments in the lowlands during floods. When the river deposits sediment by meandering through its course, the alluvial floodplains are formed. Deltaic plains. The plains which formed by the deposition of rivers on their deltaic regions are called as deltaic plains. It is formed when a river enters the sea. It becomes very slow and deposits all the loads on its path. Such a deposit built up a triangular shaped island called delta on the mouth of river. It resembles in shape of the Greek alphabet delta, after which it is named. All deltas are not delta shape. The deltaic plain of the Ganga Brahmaputra is a spectacular example. The others are Mississippi, Missouri, at the mouth of the Wangho, Yangtze, etc. The coastal plains, which are formed along the coast, they are also known as marine plains. The coastal plain extends from the sea to the nearest elevated land. Narrow plains are formed along hilly coast, while broad plains are formed along riverine coast. These plains are formed by many processes, either formed by the deposition of the river, or by the denudation of sea, or by the upliftment of the part of the sea floor bordering a continent or parts of thereof. Large lakes may have deposits of silt and sand that fill up its beds to form a lacustrine plain. For example, the Vale of Kashmir in India. Some importance of plains. People prefer to live in plain regions. Plains are generally densely populated. For agriculture, plains are flat and fertile areas which are generally suited for agriculture. Transport, plains are flat areas and provide ideal location for the construction of railways and roadways. Industries, high manpower density and easy transport system have led to large-scale growth of industries in the plains. Urbanization, most of the world's urbanization has taken place in the plains. With this, our chapter landforms is completed. Our next topic will be weathering.